I'm here with the lads. We've got Samurai Drew. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. Unfortunately, another break week.
Unfortunately, another break week, but that is that's what happens when you're dealing with peak fiction, y'all. That's what happens when you're dealing with peak fiction. So in this, I am going to go ahead and we have a color page as we're dealing with this peak fiction, and we have this is really nice. Let's see here. I'll just go ahead and do the color page, and then Samurai Drew, you'll start the chapter, okay? How about that?
Oh, yeah, sounds good. But no, look at that. No girls.
Oh, it's just
No
the
girls.
lads?
Just the lads?
Yeah.
Just the lads.
That means we get only gals. That'd be sick.
Next time, yeah. I'll be interested if you include Yamato.
I'm glad no girls. Boys only.
So we have Sanji down here with a really cool t-shirt, actually. Reading a cooking book. Zoro is sleeping next to him with a dragon t-shirt. That's hilarious. ZKK.
Momonosuke merch.
So got that Momo merch. I like it. Actually, how about we put it better this way? His brother-in-law's merch. Oh, right there. Got that. See what you did there? I'm digging this. And then we've got his hand is on Frankie, and it looks Frankie's just chilling with Chopper on top of him. Chopper's t-shirt says Kyun Spy. I have no idea what that means. And then they've got a squirrel snapping with them. And then on the other side is Brooke laying across. Yep, Brooke is laying across. Yep, Frankie. And then we have Usopp and Luffy and Jinbei being... Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a nice little photo op of the boys.
I'm such good friends with my friends that I take naps and I put my leg right on them.
If you put your
that's
foot...
how good of friends I am.
If you put your foot on my face while we're sleeping, I will punch you. I will punch you. I'm just telling you this right now.
It's my thigh.
Like, Luffy's cheek is, like, on his neck. He's gonna fart, like, on Jinbei's neck.
No, look what Zoro's doing to, Frankie. That's what I'll do. I'll just, like, hold your face.
I mean, I would much rather I'd much rather, like, a gentle caress of the side of the cheek than your butt on my face. Let's set that boundary right now. Let's just set that friendship boundary right there. Is that good for you, Sigrain? Do you think that boundary is good for you as well? He's just like, I don't know what's going on. In this group of lads talking about another group of lads, I think this is a pretty solid color panel. And now that we are no longer, I think we're not going to have another cover series for a while. I'm interested in like what cover series and color panels we'll get. So, or reader requests we'll get. Sorry. But with that, I don't have a title, so we'll go on to Samurai Drew.
We got chapter 1081, 10th ship captain of the BlackBeard pirates, Kuzan. All right, there's the 10th.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were kind of assuming.
Yeah, we kind of.
Kuzan actually didn't say who the 10th was. Okay, and so now we got the aftermath of Garp's insane punch. And the ship's still in the air, and yeah, it just looks cool. And so we got everyone flying around. Garp with his fist with the Conqueror's hockey. The battleship's coming down! And then Garp lands, and the ship comes, and then we see a bunch of goo coming. Or no, it must be clay. Cumulogorpus! So, the clay guy is, making a nice landing for the ship.
This is wild.
Yeah, you know what? That's all I gotta say on that one.
Guys, it just feels like we're reading fan fiction at this point, doesn't it? It just feels like
yeah, this is really bizarre stuff. It's like so many things are intermixing that are so strange. But anyway.
Sigrain, you are...
Maybe Oda is taking some inspiration.
I just love the fact that we just see all the Conqueror's hockey just brimming. He's clenching his fist. It's Conqueror's hockey, and everyone collapse. He flexes his fist, and people collapse. That is Luffy. That is where Luffy's like pinnacle is. That's our Pro Tycoon's grandpa. That's grandpa.
All right, ready for the next stage?
Who's
next?
That's a great. I'm sorry. That there's gonna be so many laughs because of that stupid thing. I love it so much. Go ahead.
I'm ready to go. All right. It's the green next on the next page.
Yep, Sagreen, you're up next, bro.
Next 2 pages. All right.
Okay. So I'm the only one in the beginning that gets full 2 pages. I guess sometimes it pays to be last.
I hate you. I hate you.
I didn't realize how much I didn't like Sagreen.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Alright, moving on. Then you got, I'll kill that old geezer. Okay. Don't move, pirates, or you'll suffer even more. Okay, and we've got a cool shot of Garp in front of his ship.
Oh my goodness,
everyone
man.
passed out.
So cool.
Wow.
Here's the thing. I'm just now realizing the comparison between Garp ship, don't know the name, and Sunny. Like,
way bigger.
no, I'm just talking about like the mass. You know how they have these like expressionable face of their ships that help define who they are? The fact that Garp came riding in on the top of the head of the dog, just like Luffy would on the top of the head of Sunny, is just like... It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
These two, these 2 ships symbolize something?
I don't know if it symbolizes something. I just like the comparison.
Like a dragon, right?
Actually, I don't. Well, we'll have to take a look.
No, I'm confused with Shanks. I don't know what dragon ship. I was trying to think back to when.
You've never seen dragon ship.
Anyway,
I don't think we have.
We'll see. We'll see. So, in that context, I think there's a little bit more, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, it's a double page spread. So, okay. Moving on. Just look at this mess. After all these years, I'm losing my edge. Oh.
Oh my god! Yes! I love Monkey D. Garp. Oh my god, yes. Sorry, headphone users. Oh my god, yes.
So, yeah, he could do bigger than this, which is we should do him at full strength.
Power scalers are losing their minds right now. I love it so much.
Whoa. In that case, I'm so I can't wait to see peak Garp during the Roger era.
We'll see that backflash soon, but go ahead.
Oh, shut up. You can't possibly do more damage than this. Vice Admiral Garp. Kobe, you're alright. Oh man, I'm so glad they didn't kill Kobe. And we've got El Mepo crying out like a baby.
Really cool Tashigi shots. Tashigi riding the mast. And
baby girl's
Tashigi's
back.
the background here, so 2 great Tashigis.
I did miss her, and I'm really hoping we're gonna get more character development of her outside of Smoker-san. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited.
We're really getting some BlackBeard, some Garp lore here.
Oh yes, and if there are no more, I think it's fair that we go on to 6 and 7. Or Sagrain, do you have anything? I'll take over at this point.
Nope, nothing.
All right. Okay, so we've got Groose, and we've got some big dude behind him, which I'm guessing is one of his golems. I can't believe he called Kobe the future of the Navy. That sucks. I'm gonna sabotage him. Okay, so we have a tsundere. All right. You went too far, Garp. Naughty boy. Oh, God. She might be. Oh, we might have a contender. You're not supposed to say that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, right? You're not supposed to say that. Part out loud. You sheltered child. Kobe, Captain. Hey, Captain. Huh, Tashigi? It's more than sword members. Vice Admiral Garp, I can't get Kobe's shackles off, no matter how hard I try. Girl, what you doing down there? Oh! You gotta help! Oh, he's here? And she just gets frozen. What? Hibari. She's just like, oh, Hibari! Kujaku. And here's Garp just like, Nani. And here comes Kuzan. What, Kuzan? What have you done? Unfreeze Hibari right now. It's Aokiji. Captain Kuzan. Hey, Kuzi. We can't have this, Kobe. You escaping when Teach isn't around. And he's just like, dun dun dun. Okay, and it looks like we're getting like the black bars. So we're going into backflash territory? I'm sorry. So before we get into backflash territory, I completely thought Kuzan. So this is. I'm glad. So this is the thumb. I saw his face in the 1081. Sorry, I saw his face. But I thought he was going to Egghead. So I'm not gonna lie. This is amazing. Oh my god, this is amazing. Kuzan is facing off with his senpai. This is the dude who first referenced Luffy's grandfather. Mind you, if this is the dude that kills Garp. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, any thoughts before we...
Snape.
It's like...
Yeah, Kuzan turns into Snape.
Oh my god, he's Snape. Spoiler alert for most people who don't know that. Sorry. Sorry. It's been long enough. Thoughts? Any Hibari's frozen, so like they already have one what are we gonna call it? They already have one chess piece taken away, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put that. What would you guys say?
One chess piece.
Well, they've captured, like, they've already got Hibari, you know? Like, he has to unfreeze her, or they have to, like, get her out safe. Throw her into the water. I think that's a little time-consuming in the situation they're in. I don't know if they'll be able...
Except if they take her and escape.
Say that one more time?
Sorry, what was... Yeah.
Except if they take her and escape.
Yeah. That's fair. But again, that's a little consuming, especially if Kuzan is here. That's what I mean. Like, he already has a hostage. Any other thoughts?
No,
So,
I'm ready. I'm ready for my turn.
Kuzan is here. That puts one more piece of the puzzle in what we are trying to crack. Who's going to Egghead?
Dude. Well, that's the thing, because I don't know. With the background of the what's her Katarina Devon's fruit, I don't know what's possible of who's here and who's there kind of thing. So there's that.
But Katarina Devon's fruit can't copy devil fruit, so this is the actual Kuzan that we're seeing here.
I'm guessing so. Samurai Drew, anything?
Ready?
Yeah?
Page 8. My turn.
It begins.
Oh, here we go. Here's our flashback. 2 years ago. Admirals Kaiiji fight over the right to be the next Navy Fleet Admiral.
No.
About a year after that. Hey, what happened here?
Okay.
It's BlackBeard. Get out of town.
Okay.
On an island in the New World.
Okay. Okay.
And where should I go? I should go left.
I think you should go left. Oh my god, I had the biggest panic attack. I thought he was going to show us that fucking fight. I thought he was about to show us Kuzan versus Akainu. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jeez, okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Who did this? Who did this? Hold that! I didn't even need to ask. There's only one man who can do such a thing. It's you, Akaichi. Akaichi. All my people are frozen outside. Undo your powers. Oh, shut up. Better watch out with that tremor fruit here. Your crew will crumble into pieces. You're their captain. You should know. Excuse me, sorry, I had a burp.
That's fine.
You're their captain. You
Holy
should
cow.
know. You really think I struck first? Plus, you've heard the situation. I'm in a state of mourning. It's not the right time to test me. You can imagine who is in the wrong here. Okay, so, some things here. Yeah, he owned house. He's sulking. And, excuse me, does he have all of his limbs?
Right. Well, you know, I think he's wearing pants.
Oh, yeah.
So he can have he can have an ice leg and wear pants. So I know what you're alluding to, but yes, he has pants.
No, so yeah, no, he got messed up from the fight.
But he is sulking.
There we go. Okay.
He is sulking. So
love the town. I don't recognize the building shapes or what those could be in reference to, but they kind of look like chestnuts.
it just says on an island in the New World, so it could be random. It's probably 2 years ago, so
like a turtle. It's like a turtle.
This is probably in like a newly conquered island.
Look like turtles.
This is probably a newly conquered island of Blackbeards. Or an island he's probably wanting to conquer. Because this is the time when Whitebeard passed. So all of the places that he was governing are falling to ruin. So this is just one of those.
Yeah. So my theory on Blackbeard, okay, let's say he has 3 different personalities. And one of the weirdest theories I saw was like Oda draws Blackbeard in like 3 different teeth styles. So one where he's missing like a lot of teeth, one where he's missing a few teeth, and one where he has all of his teeth, or he's like missing one.
Fair.
And so if he does have personalities, this would be this one personality where it's like he's not being serious here, right? He's like, whoa! He's like being comical. So there's like a comical version, like a laissez-faire, relaxed, like nothing, not too serious personality in there. There's a ruthless one, and then there's a really serious one.
I agree with that. I agree.
So, all I want to say is recognize the tooth pattern here, if that theory is true, and this would be like the medium teeth damage version.
Which is very fair. It's also 2 years ago, so he's probably like lost teeth since then. Whew, I'm getting all hot and sweaty in this backflash. Segrain,
I just went forward. Check this
Segrain,
out.
you're next. Go ahead.
Alright, moving. I like the way you drink. You drink ice candy. Same to you, sick bastard. Hey, we need more drinks over here. Okay. So Kuzan and BlackBeard are celebrating. Okay. So what would I kind of say after that? Two men who came up the ranks together in a fight to the death. I can feel something boiling up within me. Okay.
Keep going, buddy.
You think you are made of magma? Nyahahaha.
There we go.
So look at me now. I've only got one leg. I have to fill up the pair with ice at all times. Okay, Drew, your question has been answered.
There you go. Woo.
Yeah. So that's what it's like when admirals fight. What about Akainu? Do you at least rip an arm off? Nah, but he should be scarred all over.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, spicy. Anything, Drew, or do you want to continue on and then we'll do a review of the a panel by
Do the
panel?
full page. Do the full page.
Yeah, let's do the full page and then we'll do a panel by panel.
There's a lot of text here. Let's get through it.
Okay. I'm moving on. Page 12.
12. What do you?
This again.
Speaking of scars, Commodore, burn scar. See. Okay. See, there are 4 red poneglyphs out there in the world that are more important than any others. 2 of the 4 belong to Cairo and Big Mom. Okay. Okay. I missed one. Speaking of scars, Commodore, do you think he knows about burn scar?
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk about it during the panel by panel.
Mm-hmm.
Burn scar. See, there are 4 red poneglyphs out there in the world that are more important than any others. 2 of the 4 belong to Kaido and Big Mom. But the other 2, they are the ones we can't find. And one of them is said to be held by a man with a burn scar. Okay. Who, me? You just got yours. Okay. Blub. Okay. Oh ho ho. They say he rides in an all-black ship that swallows enemies in a gigantic vortex if they should wander too close. Perhaps there's a devil fruit at play. My guess is that it's a government man. The world government's got dark secret of its own, and if they hold one of the stones, it means no pirate will ever reach the One Piece.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Panel by
That's
panel.
me.
Panel by panel.
Yeah.
Panel by panel.
This is the dude with an eye patch. This is the new. I've always loved the idea that there's a new pirate we haven't seen yet, and I also love the idea that the world government has the last poneglyph on a pirate ship, held off by like some badass undercover dude that can like just sink ships. Who do you think? Do you think we've seen him before?
It's not Saul. This is the biggest thing for me. It disproves the Saul in Elbath poneglyph theory, if anything. So now, yeah, you know the
black ship is Saul.
The guy with the burn scars that everyone thought was Saul is not Saul. It's someone else.
This whole like black ship thing.
Unless that's Saul's black ship, this is a completely. I'm saying.
So disappointed if what you're saying is true.
So this guy with the burn scar, is it the same person Kira and Kira were referencing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we all just thought that it was Saul, the giant, when we saw them
You're
in.
ignoring so many big things here. He's saying that it's a government man. Oda's telling us that this is. He's not just like saying this randomly. My guess is that.
No, Oda is not telling us that he's a government man.
Yes,
it
he
is
is.
like
He's not saying that
Shiryu
randomly.
is trying to guess like it might be a government agent. That's what Shiryu is trying to say. It's not that it's just a government man. Just read the text bubble again.
I guess we're all. I think we're all in disagreement on what contextually this could be. So let's go on because this could show more contextually as we move forward. How about that? Is that fair? And then we can argue about it in the,
we could,
in the sip and
we
discuss.
could discuss it in the sip and discuss.
Well, let's come back to that in the sip and discuss. Because I think we're looking at this differently as far as who the guy with the burn scar is. So I want to acknowledge that I do think there's someone new in play, but I think it just discounts a prior theory.
Yeah, I think there's a potential. There's potential for more new characters than we.
Yeah. So
I think than we really.
The vortex thing is new.
Yeah.
But let's get to that after. Okay.
Yeah, so
Who's
I
next? Is it
I am
next?
I am next. I'm next and then you because that was Segrain that just went over that. This is whew, and we buckle up boys. Still in it. Poneglyphs. Good. No memories about him. If I'd seen one of those red stones at Ahara, I wouldn't forget it. But all I remember was the good friend. All I remember was a good friend fighting back against the government. We're gonna go down. In the sad, lonely eyes of a girl whose fate rested in the palm of my hand. Sounds like
Robin.
I know. Sounds like a boring story. He's about to get rocked. What do you think, Commodore? If we take his power, it would be a huge boost. And he's just like, really? Okay. I heard that, you wretched scum. Do I need to send you all to a frozen hellscape? Oh, I've heard about how you've been hunting powerful devil fruits. You want to give me a fry? Wait, Kuzan, calm down. I apologize. My man here just made a stupid suggestion. That's not my intent. Just the opposite. When did he get so articulate? Okay.
When was the last time we saw BlackBeard this, like, kid?
I'm gonna go on. Would you ride with us instead? Huh? Have you lost your mind, Captain? You're out of a job, aren't you? Anything lined up? What else are you going to do? Chased around by the powers of justice? Oh, sorry, ain't. Anything lined up? What else you gonna do, huh? Chased around by the powers of justice? But in our world, justice takes different forms. Watch yourself. Just because we shared a few drinks doesn't mean I trust any of you. Easy now, easy. Have you got the wrong idea about pirates? Nobody said we were all the best friends here. Fair. Except Luffy. Then you're friends. The only thing pirates need is an alignment of interest. You're a free man. What do you want, Kuzan? Okay. Interesting. So we have the request. They were already hunting powerful devil fruits at this point. Interesting. And I can't really tell about his teeth from Drew's suggestion earlier about teeth and giving off who he is. So I like how you were counting.
My teeth theory isn't proving itself. We have so much BlackBeard.
But yeah, like I love this string so much.
I dared to dream.
In that context, any other thoughts, gentlemen, as far as sip and discuss, as panel by panel? Are there any?
My turn next, right?
Yeah, it's your turn next.
Okay. On page 14, we got Kuzan, and then we're back into present day. And,
we're back, huh? Okay. Oh.
And so Kuzan breathes, and then Garb goes, "Hey, Kuzan, put Hibari back to normal. Let Kobe go. Come back to the Navy." And yeah, this is interesting. And Kuzan goes, you always did like to say whatever was on your mind. But I'm afraid I can't help you with any of those things, Garb. I love that about you. Which is why I live my life the way I want now. BlackBeard Pirates, 10th Ship Captain Kuzan. Ice Ball! Vice Admiral, would you kill your senior apprentice to save your protege? Don't be tied down by this nonsense. I taught you to live in the moment. Boom! And he shatters the glass. And I'm gonna keep on going out to the top. Crunch. It's not working on him. Listen up, Kuzan. Listen up, Kuzan. Wavering is a sign of weakness. And he jumps up and he grabs Kuzan by the head and slams him into the ground with Conqueror's Haki. And he just gets thrown. And he goes, blue hole!
Number 2.
So Garp's attacks are colorful. This is interesting. or having some type of like sky, maybe like some sky instead of like black hole, it's a blue hole. I don't know. Like I'm trying to create some type of understanding with his attacks. Just because he doesn't have a devil fruit, so there's no gum sand, any of this. Like, it's just.
Yeah, what I'm thinking, the black hole will like, it will destroy it, but what I'm thinking, maybe his attack is like sort of on a spectrum.
What's up?
So confused. Is Kuzan actually an asshole?
Possibly?
Would you kill your senior apprentice to save your protege? What a weird thing to say. He's a jerk. What?
That's pretty crazy, man. And he tried using that against them.
And it looks like he didn't like infiltrate them. He was minding his own business. This is completely organic. I'm starting to not think that he's a spy at all and that he's literally just a jerk.
Here's the thing. I do think that this chapter is being set up, which is the name of the chapter, is him, Blackbeard Pirates 10th Ship Captain Kuzan. He is officially... I think this might dispel all aspects of him being a member of SWORD.
I guess I wouldn't be really upset about it since like
let's be honest about the infiltration that we do know, which is Drake. Drake actively sought out Kaido's crew members and then took them down. And then got into Kaido's orbit that way. This was completely random. This was completely. I'm sorry. It just threw me off. It's so funny. It threw me off. Oh, I love it so much. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, yeah, it's so funny. It's organic. It's organic how it works.
Okay.
Who, I think, is it Segrain next?
Yeah. So Drew, you're done with the.
Yeah.
With your.
We got 19 pages.
Let's go. Next.
All right.
Oh shit.
Okay. Winner Island. Okay.
What are we doing?
Keep on going.
Okay. And we have Blackbeard. Oh my god. Blackbeard is standing there. The polar tank submarine of the Heart Pirates has been sunk.
Rip.
Okay.
Good ship. She sank to the bottom.
Without your ship, you can't call yourself a pirate crew. You've got no means of escape. Okay? And we have Law and Beppo underground. Unconscious. Yeah. Those 100 pirates whose hearts you stole at Rocky Port are all living in fear on Pirate Island. But if I bring your heart back with me, I'm sure they'll be in a celebrating mood. Okay.
What?
You really made it for me? Okay. He's thinking that you really made it for me. Yeah, but I can't guarantee it works.
We're about to get something from Beppo. He's gonna have a rumble.
Rumble ball right now. I am going to go crazy. Wait, no. Why would that make sense?
He doesn't have a fruit, does he?
No.
Beppo?
No,
he doesn't have a devil fruit.
Okay, so it would be a rumble ball. I have no idea. Okay.
I'm guessing.
It goes chomp. That's a rumble ball chomp.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say out a prediction.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go on. Because I have
move on after a prediction.
Oh, sorry. Panel by panel. Let's do a quick panel by panel. So law's done, right? Are we in agreement? Law's done.
Yeah.
That might be the question. Segrain, say what you need to do, and then We're going.
So, Beppo is a mink, right?
Yes.
We've never seen a mink with a either a devil fruit or a rumble ball. Have we seen a mink with a devil fruit?
Yes, we have. It's Peckham's. Peckham's has the turtle fruit.
Okay, but we know that the rumble ball currently only works on Chopper because of his devil fruit, right?
Yes. No, what we don't know is if Chopper created something that resembles moonlight.
Like a Sulong. Like
in
get them into Sulong form.
Like a forced Sulong medicine. That's what we don't know.
An upgraded version, a rumble ball on steroids.
Sulong Rumble Ball.
A Sulong rumble ball.
Yeah.
Rumble Ball.
A Sulong rumble ball.
A moon-inducing rumble ball. So that's what we're going with. That's what I think it's going to be. I might just buckle up, boys. Let's go.
Oh, safe.
Oh my God! Yes, Beppo. I just can't decide whether to sell the op fruit or use it. Can it give me eternal life? Get your hands off my captain. Gah! Chua, huh? Sulong Chua. How can he be? The moon's not out. Yes. We did not get Beppo Sulong the entire time.
Oh, that's right.
Of Wano. And we are just now getting this dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am going on.
And he looks sick.
Oh my, yes. So now, Dwa on Winter Island, the New World. Damn, they escaped to the sea. The pirate Trafalgar Law. Huff huff. Go back, Beppo. Huff huff. Can't leave the crew behind. I'm not going back. Trust them, Captain. We came of that frozen port in the north. Huff huff. Made it through things far worse than this. None of our friends are gonna die. We made it together as a team. You can't die now, Captain. Please don't die. In his heart, pirates defeated. Wait.
On Winter Island, the trafficker.
On Winter Island, it was just so disjointed. I'm sorry, and there's so much going on. On Winter Island, in the New World, the pirate Trafalgar Law, in his heart, pirates defeated. Okay, so we screw it.
Not dead.
Not dead. It is time to celebrate and toast. To a sip and discuss. A toast to kicking butt. So.
We gotta have a sound effect for sip and discuss.
Yes, we do have to get a sound effect for sip and discuss. So what should the poll be? Because my question is this a forced Sulong? Is this or something else? I'm going with forced Sulong. I think that's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
What else should be the big question?
The one that we're arguing about is the black ship thing. So who's the marked man? Is the marked man a new person, or is it your giant that you love so much?
No, well.
Or is it Rock the back?
Yeah.
I like the idea that it's Rock the back with the one eye patch, but I'm gonna vote for a new character.
Okay, so go. Keep talking because I gotta look up Roxas.
Here's what I think.
What?
So we're all in agreement that the guy might be is not a fact that it is a government person, but might be.
That could be, and okay. I'll even do another government person. Government.
But
okay,
why
so
would that make any sense? Why would Oda be right? My guess is, like, why would you even guess? Like, why would he write that? My thinking is that this Shiryu knows things. He's in the government. And
yeah.
Shiryu knows things for sure.
So
but
his guess would be a pretty good guess, and I would lead to believe him. How's that?
He knows what the government wants him to know, at most.
So
Here's the thing. Kizaru is on higher tier than Shiryu in the government. So Kizaru should have more info on this than Shiryu should ever have. So if Shiryu says my guess and Kizaru doesn't give a hint on anything, so if Kizaru is I'm saying Kizaru, Aokiji, Kuzan, I've been saying, and none of you corrected me. If Aokiji is really a spy, which we still can't rule out, if he's really a spy, then he's purposely keeping his mouth shut about it and pretending not to know. But if not, then if he's not a spy, then it is not a government person.
That's fair. So that's fair.
Because
But
if it is, then if Aokiji that doesn't know,
Okay.
Shiryu shouldn't know.
okay, but still, for the poll though, is it who's the marked man? Is it someone new? Roxy Zebek, government person, Saul the giant still. What's up?
Yeah, no, you got it. That's it.
So those four.
That's all we got.
All the four. Is this the question we want to ask? Because there's also the question of like, does Garp win against Kuzan? Because I don't.
Oh, come on. That's a yes or no.
So we'll do that later on.
What do you think?
We're
Yeah,
gonna argue about that later. This will be the community. I'll ask the community.
Yeah.
So community question is out. Go ahead and answer. Oh my goodness, like, oh, so much is happening.
So can I just rant about this little wave I was looking at? That
Yeah.
black ship has me tripping. I love that stuff. So I had an idea. Okay, let's pretend it's Roxy's the back.
Okay.
Roger and Garp defeat him at the last valley, right? Or the
Okay.
God's Valley.
Yeah.
Okay. And defeat him. Government captures him. Okay. And then go, hey, as punishment, you have to guard this poneglyph on this ship, and you just wander across the sea, and you can't let anybody grab it. And because whoever's on this black ship, they can't stop. They can't
True.
have a normal, like, you know, they have to, and they, you know, these people live a cursed life on this black ship. These aren't free pirates. So that'd be so crazy if it was a pun. You know, like Zunisha had to like punish himself or whatever for the 1,000 years. That would be nuts if that's what it was. Otherwise, you know, if it's just like a third player and not working for the government, like what you guys are thinking, like there's a dude with a black ship that's just out there just creating mayhem. You know, fine. For me, the Rocks, or at least somebody being punished, and that's why they have to do that, makes sense to me.
Well,
I don't think it's
1 second,
some
Segray.
random dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now that we know, Kuzan went into detail about Sword specifically, so there can be a bunch of just former commanders, vice admirals, who have you, that's just rolling around doing whatever. Sorry, Segray, like, but that's where we're at now. That's where we're at. Go and be sure to take the quiz too. Be sure to take the quiz too.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, and now that you talk about it, like regarding the sword stuff, so there could be a lot of other sword admirals or maybe vice admirals that are just wandering around. Maybe one of them could be that guy. So if Shuru's guess is correct, is a government person, it might not be someone that is directly affiliated with the government. Maybe someone under sword.
Potentially.
That
There's
seems
so
more
much.
shield activity for me, or that seems more like a CP0 dumb activity rather, because I feel like Sword wouldn't waste their time with bunch of Pokemon and stuff.
Also, I need to point out, as we talk about sword and all the different variations and all of this, we have to point out that Kuzan froze Hibari. And Hibari is being speculated at being the daughter of a Kainu. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh.
What?
So
Wait, so
he's
Hibari?
bringing up an old beef.
So one of the speculations going around in the community of One Piece is that Hibari talks very much like a Kainu. Her dialect is very, very similar to how he speaks in Japanese kanji. So that is something that, like, Library of Autor, this is one of his theories. So shout out to him because he does a lot of the work with the Japanese understanding, and he releases his videos after the release. After the official. Sorry. Fan of that. So
I heard of this.
So we have to keep in mind that during this point of Garp defending one protege from what could very well be his first. Oh my God! Is this this is a familiar one, and I can't remember. There's a lot of examples of this, like your first mentor against your next mentor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's in Jedi a lot, right? Like, things like that. Yes, thank you. It's just this story beat is just hit time after time.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're just now seeing it, pretty good.
Kuzan, this whole meeting. Can we like pretend that? Yeah, that was good. Good job. Let's pretend like he alpha brained this to get in.
Right? This is wild.
It seems like he's so genuine. All this just seems so genuine and natural. And honestly, was Kuzan ever like a great? He was lazy, but was he ever like a great guy?
I think just because he let Robin go, I think everyone is just like, oh, he's so cool. But his lazy justice isn't as extreme as Akainu, so I think he's also been painted in the light of quote unquote goodness. But I would say similar to like Fujitora, who has a sense of justice, right? But I would say but he's also not like, all right, you bad guys go ahead and do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, Kuzan still has a sense of morality and justice. But the fact that, to your point, the fact that he, like, told Garp, all right, who's it going to be? Me or the kid? Like, this is wild. It is wild.
I think since the time we got the flashback when he let Robin go, we just automatically assume that, okay, Kuzan is just generally a good guy, even though like he's in the Marine. That's one thing that we just assumed.
Yes.
Without getting more context on his personality.
Here's the thing: we've done that so many times. We did that with Green Bull. Just because Green Bull was sitting around and laughing around with Fujitora, we're all just like, oh, this guy is laughing and having a good time, and he's a serial killer. Yes, okay? Like, this is the context of what's happening. So, we as a community have really been, like, conditioned to see this, like, good narrative underneath of everyone, because Oda's like, oh, they're a bad person, but they have this gray area. Oh, man. Absolutely wild.
Look at this. On page 13.
Where you at?
Kuzan, he goes, Blackbeard says to him, you're a free man. What do you want, Kuzan? And you can see this engages with him. This electrifies him. This moves him. You're a free man. This idea of Blackbeard's freedom. You're a free man. You can choose to work for me, which isn't freedom, but it kind of is. What do you want, Kuzan? it's so interesting that I'm thinking that he really is for Blackbeard. I think Blackbeard looked at him and was like, hey, you're. I don't know. It feels like it's genuine. It really does in this one. Because then he call back to that. I'm a free man.
Oh, when he's talking to Garp? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going back and investigating all other different parts. No, he does not. He doesn't say much before he gets his face grabbed and thrown into a pit. Let's acknowledge that blue hole as an attack is Garp putting Conqueror's hockey on his fist, grabbing you by the face, literally a come over here, and just like putting you in a hole. Luffy punched a fish into a hole. He puts you into a hole like a seed, just like a gentle seed, just bloop, bloop, blue hole.
Oh,
Just a blip.
yeah. On page 15 or 14, he goes, "I love that about you, which is why I live my life the way I want now." So that's what I was kind of.
That's what you were alluding to. Yes. Yeah. That freedom of self kind of thing.
Right. He calls back to it, and that's why I think that it's like, is he snaping or is he Malfoying?
I don't. With One Piece, you just don't know anymore because now with Sword introduced, and we still have yet to even have the discussion of the guy on. We still have yet to have the page 11 discussion, which we will go and have our discussion on the guy with the burn scars and all that. It's just so much. Before we get into the discussion I just talked about, any final thoughts on Kuzan and Blackbeard's discussion, and Kuzan and Garp's discussion? Because we still need to talk about Beppo. Dear God. And then we still need to talk about the burn scar dude. And I don't know if we want to talk about the color page at all, but so like 2 or 3 things we still want to talk about. We got like 10 minutes left.
I think we can start
Wrap
with
up,
before that. That'll be the one that will be able to finish the fastest.
Which one? Where's
Beppo.
Drew?
Yeah. Why did Beppo wait till that long to put that on? Like, if they were fighting to the death, yeah, but hey, I mean, it wasn't gonna help him anyway, so I guess it is good for him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it could be just maybe something that could come in clutch. So
Also,
something that, okay, I'm dying, it is worth a try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'm still dying. Who cares?
which tells you that the Sulong form is a DNA trait, which might mean that Sulongs are man-made, or the Minks are man-made.
You never know. I have a feeling like the Void Century that used to be like this huge technologically advanced society, and now everything just went to hell because of the world government. So I'm feeling more and more like we're in like a dystopian past type of thing, and it feels that way. But in this context of what we're discussing, the fact that we did not see Beppo in Wano, and we saw it now, makes me feel a lot better for this moment right here. Because this is the moment, this is the one thing that could have arguably gotten them away from Blackbeard. I would just saying that, to be honest. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
And if we would have saw this in Wano, I think it would have been like a little underwhelming now to the moment of what's happening. And as a kid fan, I'm still hurt because I didn't get this. Go ahead.
Okay, what does it say? What are the last words on the last page? Because I have when is this pirates got defeated. I wanted to compare the words.
So on Winter Island in the New World, the pirate Trafalgar Law and his heart pirates defeated.
Okay, it goes, at Elbaf in the New World, the 3 billion bounty pirate, Eustace Kid, and his kid pirates destroyed. So instead of defeated, destroyed, which makes me think Kid is dead.
All the more? Is that all the more understanding that Kid is dead?
But yeah, but defeated versus destroyed is interesting because they're both taken down in a similar manner, destroyed at sea.
So did they say the kid's pirate destroyed or the kid's pirate ship destroyed? Which one is it exactly?
The pirate. I'm pretty sure it was the kid pirates are destroyed. I have that. That is burnt into my heart and soul.
Yeah, way nastier beatdown than Law got from BlackBeard. I mean, Kid wishes he got the BlackBeard treatment. He wishes for BlackBeard when that one. Well, actually, I don't know. That's a quick end to life. He was like cool 1 minute. He was like eating biscuits and gravy, and then the next he was done.
I was just checking the distance. The 3 billion pound Barry Bounty used to secure and use pirates destroyed. Okay, yeah. Destroyed.
So,
okay.
What are the thoughts on Sulong Beppo now that we finally seen Sulong Beppo? What are we? He's amazing. I think he's amazing. It's granted it is a.
It reminds me of something I just can't. Fox and the Hound, the grizzly bear from Fox and the Hound. I gotta look at this.
I think that's
that was what I was gonna say. He looks like a grizzly bear.
So cool.
He's a panda, right?
He's a polar bear.
No. Okay, yeah, polar bear.
Yep. And it looks like he's out of the form, so it looks like it's like a really quick thing. Also, if someone has volume up of the stream in the background, go ahead and turn it off because I think I might hear myself. Or it might be an echo. Let's see here. Made it together as a team. Don't die on me now, Captain.
Great.
Yeah, I think it was a very good note for Oda to wait until we got here to reveal this. I do.
I think we can go back to Egghead Island without much, because we can leave Garp and Kuzan on a cliffhanger. I think we can leave that on a cliffhanger. That's okay. I don't need to see all of it.
Well, it's kind of just like what this fight was. Like, we didn't see. We saw the beginning. We saw the ending. And then we got a lot of Egghead. Now we're going to get like a lot of Egghead, and then we're probably going to see the end of this fight. Just like how, oh my god, Oda, you monster, you magnificent monster. I love it.
I hope it's not going to end in news of Garp being dead. So we'll just be seeing it in the papers.
If anything, it's going to be the motivation for what he does next. Drew?
So, I think we should take our time and end one last thing with predictions for the next deal here, because there's a lot of interesting things that could happen if we go back to Egghead or if we continue this fight with Garp and Kuzan. Because if Kuzan fires back at Garp, I don't see Garp winning that one.
So
I know he's really powerful, but that just goes to show you that, like, Kuzan must have something badass on his sleeves, other than just freezing somebody.
But do we think that Garp is the type of person who can truly beat one of his proteges? No matter what, are we going to get a background of Garp thinking about Kuzan when he first came running up to him as like a pie-faced marine?
No.
And
like as Iron Fist. So like he still likes Kuzan, or maybe I don't know about now, because what the hell. But no, but like I don't see him going too soft on him. I think he's able to, because you can see that he's able to separate work a little bit, because he didn't step in for Ace
until the very end.
But then we saw
until the very end. Until Ace died. Like, what happens when one of these kids dies? Like, Hibari is now frozen, for God's sake. Like, they already have a chip to play against them.
Bro, throw her in the water. Chopper had it right. Put him in the water.
So are we gonna get some PTSD, Garp?
Yeah, like, what's he gonna do? Because Kuzan also has the other pirates as well. Because this is literally going to be him proving to them, well, his loyalty to Blackbeard, while Blackbeard literally just got done wiping Teach. So, yeah, that was a great comparison of like where the pirates are now, because I only think the only one non-accounted for is Katarina Devon, I want to say.
So I think that's the one going to Egghead.
That might be the one going to Egghead. And of all the people who can really throw off what's happening for with the Seraphim, because the Seraphim take orders from celestial dragons, who knows if she needs to touch someone to turn into them? She's a kitsune. She might just be able to go off of a photo. Just saying. So her becoming a celestial dragon and telling the Seraphim what to do is a huge thing that can, on top of J Saturn also being there. So there's that. Drew, anyone? Thoughts?
But is the okay? So I think I'm just thinking, like if there are specific people that can control the Seraphim, shouldn't it be something programmed in them to verify that this is the authentic person speaking? For them to decode, like, okay, maybe the sound has this particular pattern, and if it is a copy, it might be something different.
We have no idea, because this is the world of devil fruits where someone can copy your face and turn into them and speak just like them. So I don't know if like they can outsmart that type of devil fruit, like the clone fruit, like the clone fruit. We're overestimating Vegapunk.
That's what I mean. Like, since Vegapunk should be able to know something like that, he should. I mean, like, if he's trying to make something that has a lot of proofs against other, like, outside factors, he's ideally gonna go for the worst case scenario. And if he's aware of all these devil fruits, then I think he should have some guardrails against them.
Should.
At least, since if he's aware of a devil fruit that can copy someone's destiny, then he should have some guardrails against, okay, even if they can copy, they can change into this person, there might be something like that might be different, maybe in the copy's physiology that is not the same with the original.
Maybe. So in that, we're gonna pivot for the second time to our last one, and that's gonna be page 11. This was, and let's go through this because I think I haven't checked the look at the poll yet, but I think the community has also spoken. So Katarina Devon says, Mihuhu, do you think he knows about Burn Scar? Burn Scar. See, there are 4 red poneglyphs out there in the world that are more important than others. 2 of the 4 belong to Kaido and Big Mom. But the other 2, they're the ones we want to find. And one of them is said to be held by a man with a burn scar. Who me? You just got your blah blah blah, ho ho ho. They said that he rides in an all-black ship that swallows enemies in a gigantic vortex if they should wander too close. Perhaps that's a devil fruit at play. My guess is that it's a government man. The government's got dark secrets of its own, and if they hold one of the stones, it means no pirate will ever reach One Piece. My only thing I had just said is that this realization completely disproves a lot of those theories in the community that it was Saul, that he was the man with the burn scar. That now gives credit to Drew's thoughts of this being someone completely new. So I did just want to clear that up. Like, I'm completely in agreement, like, this is either definitely someone new, possibly devil fruit, what have you. Government, we don't know. I'm interested. But all I was saying was it's just disproving a prior theory that it was Saul who had the burn scars. That's all I was saying. So,
Okay.
final thoughts on because this will play into as we begin to wrap up the stream. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we've been going for a little over an hour. So as we start wrapping up, let's see here. Is it someone new? The poll with 6 votes in says that it is someone new. The community has spoken that we have someone new on the horizon. And that someone, even if it is someone new, they're not a government person, because government person could also have been someone new. Interesting. Interesting. Nasty Ninja, definitely someone new. Hey, Nasty, welcome to the fun. Nasty, your thoughts. Do you think that Garp can actually take out Kuzan? Because I don't know. With what happened to Law, I don't know. What are your? You guys are in agreement, right? Probably no for Garp.
I don't think Kuzan can take out Garp, but I think Garp is soft enough to let him. Like, yeah, Garp he's old, so he's definitely deteriorated, but still, I don't think, maybe they might be on par at this point, but I think it's just that Garp might just let him take him out.
That's a possibility. That unfortunately is a possibility. Any thoughts, Samurai?
I'm just gonna I just want to see what Kuzan's arc is, because I'm a little mad at him.
I think he's frozen.
Are you? No, I can hear Drew. So that's you're upset with Samurai? You're upset with Kuzan Samurai?
Yes. And it's gonna, he's really been a jerk. He's been a jerk. So yeah, definitely ready for him to get a little beat down.
Who's going to be the thumbnail for this? Is it going to be Kuzan or is it going to be Beppo? I don't think it should be Beppo. It should be Kuzan.
Kuzan and Garp.
Yeah. What are our final?
I gotta get going.
Oh, you gotta get going. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all for stopping by. Feel free to like and subscribe for those who are in. And yeah, always remember that anime is adulting. Peace.